Hi, I'm James Green with ActualTech Media. We're here on the show floor at VMworld 2016, and I'm here in the Zerto booth with Gil, who's the CMO at Zerto, and they've got some big news, so we're going to talk about that a little bit. Thanks for joining me, Gil. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, James.
I just saw an announcement recently that you've announced 5.0 of your product. Super exciting, and congratulations.
Thank you. That is really exciting. There's some really interesting features in 5.0.
Tell me about some of them.
So I think the number one and the biggest one maybe is our announcement of supporting Azure. This is our second public cloud we're supporting. The first one was Amazon Web Services. Now we're adding support for Azure, which basically expands our multi-infrastructure story. We're really hardware agnostic, storage agnostic, hypervisor agnostic, and now also cloud agnostic in the sense that you can go between VMware, Hyper-V, managed service provider, or public clouds like Amazon and Azure. So I think that the whole story of really workload mobility or protecting to the public cloud or trying the public cloud for the first time using disaster recovery as a service, that's now happening with our Azure and AWS support.
Okay. I also heard about something as far as one-to-many support now. Can you tell me about that?
Correct. That's another stepping stone. We're actually enabling you to protect the same workload to multiple destinations. So you can have your normal, replication of disaster recovery scheme going between two data centers as you used to be. Now adding, for example, Azure or AWS as a second target, enabling you to try public cloud, have a second copy, and maybe recover to public cloud and see how it works, or do it for test to dev. So really adding much more flexibility and much more options to even create two different SLAs. I have much more long-term protection on public cloud because storage is cheaper there, and I have short-term high-end protection on my on-premise, for example.
Right.
So adding a lot of flexibility.
Very cool. One other thing I wanted to ask you about is I've heard about an announcement with Zerto and IBM. Can you elaborate on that?
Correct. So IBM has announced here the new cloud. Okay, basically they're rebranding their cloud and they're announcing the new cloud with VMware. And as part of that announcement, they announced that Zerto is going to be the disaster recovery tool behind that cloud. So when you host a workload on that cloud, you select to have disaster recovery between IBM cloud, that will be powered by Zerto. Or if you want to have a disaster recovery to the IBM cloud, that will also be powered by Zerto.
Huge. That's very exciting.
Yes.
Well, thank you for joining me today, Gil. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.